Welcome to our next episode of Lashes Off. I'm Marti Cummings here with Miss Fame.
Hi. Does this look like I'm taking a shit?
I mean, that's okay. Do you need to? Yeah. Like potpourri. You know the potpourri?
A potpourri.
Have you used that?
It's potpourri, right?
You put it in the toilet.
Yeah, and it's like an oil or like it's
yeah,
essential.
it smells like your poop smells like a meadow.
Yeah. I haven't tried it. I like the scent of my own shit.
Really? No, it's good. I like it like
my own territory.
When I poop, I want it to like be like I imagine like butterflies and birds singing and like
animals, small
deer like
frolicking across. You do have chest hair.
I told you last night that I have
no
chest
arm hair, but you have chest hair.
I have a lot of chest hair and I have a lot of leg hair, but I have zero arm hair. You have very hair.
I'm hairy as fuck.
You're so hairy.
And then I'm like, red carpet ready.
Yeah, okay. We have to talk about the red carpet in Cannes. You looked bonkers. Oh, lighting. You looked bonkers. You looked so good.
Thank you.
What was that for?
Okay, so I got contacted by L'Oreal, and they said, we want to bring you in as a special guest representing the brand.
Sure.
And first, I didn't really understand the context. I didn't know how serious, things happen in the industry where you think, is this really going to happen?
Yeah.
So I learned not quickly. I've learned to not get excited because, until you get the contract signed.
Yeah.
So I didn't talk about it, and that's hard for me not to talk about it because I'm so excited when things actually are manifesting, like, oh, cool, the dream's happening. And what happened was I was working on the Bots tour in the midst of everything, so they had to accommodate me to leave Bots tour, replace me with Sharon Needles, I believe. So I get there, and they treated me like a VIP. There was people waiting for me, like, as soon as the plane
VIP.
But I'm used to also knowing that the image of what we present on social media and, like, what you see is a lot more grandiose than what we the work that goes into creating a drag queen.
Oh, girl, I look like I ride around in Escalades all the time. I am on that mega bus, girl.
I landed in CNN, and I think The Economist, and, like, all of these blogs and sites and major sites were showcasing me walking the carpet because they'd never had a queen walk.
I can't. Oh, wow.
And they said my name, and they also told me, like, they announced me, and they're like, Miss Fame, and the thing is, it's a very political, so they don't announce models. They usually only announce actors because that's the forum. And it's the film festival. So a lot of the models, as I was told, weren't announced. Like the big girls.
So to be announced is like a huge deal.
It's like, yeah, they kept telling me it's a big deal. I didn't realize how serious it was because I kept thinking this is not real. Yeah. Like my life, this is not my life right now.
It's like the biggest film festival in the world.
For me, I feel like the universe wanted me to do exactly what I'm doing. Makeup and beauty felt so intuitively right, and I got a lot of flack because we don't know queens do what I feel like I'm doing specifically. Because we, as a queen, as a whole, you have to perform. Like that's a part of being a queen. And I do. The album came out, and like
your album was so much fun. You have your backup dancers, Richard, our girlfriend.
The videos are great, and like it was a big jump. I literally went from, I was very lightly performing in New York, very lightly, very very rarely, but primarily showing up as a look queen to going out in New York. I like dressing up. I like being seen. That was, for me, enough. Yeah. Because I'm like, you know what? I can go out. I can turn a look. I'll take the jobs when they come.
There's many different types of queens. There's look queens, there's fashion queens, there's performance queens, there's comedy queens. There's like
be who you want to be. And I think that there's certain things I keep private. I don't, I don't post pictures of me and my husband. Like
that's right. I was going to say, your social media is, like, clear of hubby.
It's
like, no one knows what he looks like.
And I Google search, I think he's the first or the second search icon. Okay. Miss Fame's husband. It's like immediate people searching
want to know.
Now. And then it's Miss Fame.
People are so nosy.
They are. Oh my god. But yeah, he's the best guy I've ever known. He has my back, and that's hard to find. And I think that I've definitely gone through hell and back through becoming, like, successful. Because it's so much pressure, and, like, you literally are like, here's your life. How do you want it to look? Because Drag Race gives you a platform, but it's up to you. Because you will literally be...
What you want to do with it,
yeah, you can come out of it off a good term and then squander your opportunity and like, get scared or, I can't afford to keep up because it's not like they're throwing dresses at me. Yeah. We have invest a lot into our drag. Still.
Sure. We were talking about that last night. Yeah. I think it's like anything, though. Like, anything in your career, like, it's what you put into it, you know? Like, it's what you're... That's any kind of thing. It's what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it.
My goal is to maintain my face.
I can't wait till I'm on the show in like 10 years.
Right? Because it's going to be around for a long ass time.
I'm going to be on it. They're going to put me on like season 23.
Yeah, this needs to happen. You have so much charisma, girl.
Uniqueness.
You're on it. On it.
Endorsed by Fame.
It's
true.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk candidly.
We could do that. I was just going to say, I met you on my 90 day. I now have 5 years sober, but I met you when I had 90 days sober, and it was Pride, and that was like our first. We were at a diner, and you came in, and you're like, "Hi, I just moved to New York City."
Yeah, I came.
Was it 4 years?
No, it was longer than that. It was almost 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Because I was 25 or 26. I think I was 25 when I moved to New York.
I remember that. And I like my makeup was awful, and I really was feeling my oats.
But I wasn't doing drag like that yet.
No,
I was
you
still like going out.
You
but
like
not.
told me you did drag, but you didn't like. You weren't like.
I was going out to the clubs, and I was watching like Epiphany do her gigs, and I'm like, she's cute. I want to look good. And it was like I forget what party it was. I think it was at 54 or something. 50. Remember that like 50 something. I forget the name of the club, but I remember. Yeah, we met, and I was going through a lot of transition with work and apartment and breakup and figuring out and being single and wild in New York, and then falling in love. So much change. So much. New York
things change so quickly.
Like, but I also knew I can't not leave this. I can't not be here.
It's a perfect city.
Like, where else would I go? I keep thinking, do I like London? Could I do this in Paris? I can't imagine. New York has everything I need and access to my family, which is really easy. 6-hour flight. 6-hour flight is nothing. It's really an amazing experience. And New York has been the hardest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding city I've ever been in. Like, it changed my freaking life. Thank you. I'm proud of you too. And you've done so much with interviews. You've gotten to be around some of the biggest celebrities. Didn't you just have Alan Cummings?
Yeah.
Alan
Cummings did my show.
Therapy.
Therapy. Rosie O'Donnell's doing it
That's
later
amazing.
this summer. Very excited.
How are you hooking this up?
I don't take no for an answer.
That's amazing.
I just keep calling.
That's good.
Say yeah.
Have you gotten a lot of no's?
Yeah.
And then
I get a lot more no's. That's like part of this business though. In any farm, I mean, you know, like 100%. Any farm, you get, you know, for every 100 things you put out there, you'll get 99 rejections and 1 yes. Yeah. And you have to like roll with that yes.
Yeah, it was definitely
a learning experience.
That's a part of it.
I don't take it. I love you.
I love you too.
I think you're amazing. Mwah. Mwah.
That was camera kisses.
Yeah, that was like I like went like right, and I was like, what am I talking about? Thanks for coming to my apartment.
Thanks for having me.
Sorry the AC's broken.
It's okay. I can handle it.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks for watching Lashes Off.
Have a good one.
Let me stay here. Hold on.
Wait, you can do it too.
Yeah, look. I'm like...
Wait, hold on.
I feel like Demi Moore on the cover of... remember when she was pregnant?
Yeah, I like that.